Unfortunately, in many shows, movies, anything can be romanticized. For example, war or murder or mental problems and, of course, toxic relationships. And probably the last one is the most popular. Hi YouTube, my name is Janaki, and today let's talk about how to not get into the trap of romanticizing toxic relationships, or toxic relationships as they are. Have you ever worn pink glasses or yellow glasses or green glasses? And when you do it, you see not the real colors, but you see the changed colors. The real color plus your glasses, right? You probably know that everything that we see around us, it's not 100% real, because we have this filter in our mind that is connected to our experience. For example, if somebody betrayed us, we are afraid that somebody else will do the same. So after years and years, we have more experience and our glasses, they are becoming more thick. And of course, to see reality, we need to be sober. In relationships, it can be, for example, like in the movie 50 Shades of Grey, because they're actually toxic relationships, but we avoid talking about bad side of it. We're talking only about positive, about something romantic that they have, some interest, some spark between them, some beautiful presents that he gave her. But the problem is that we should analyze the bad side as well. For example, in business, when partners are becoming partners, they analyze how useful they are for each other. I understand romantic relationships are not quite same, because it's more about feelings and emotions, but also there are pragmatic sides of it, where we analyze how healthy these relationships potentially can be, how these relationships will influence our mental and maybe even physical health, because there are a lot of toxic and we can say unhealthy relationships, false ideas. First toxic myth is that we have to wait to change the partner. The second one is that we shouldn't be egoistic and we should always think about our partner and never think about ourselves, our own needs. The third is that we should consider jealousy as the sign of real true love. But these are all false. I knew one story where people had very romantic relationships, but actually jealousy of men was destroying the mental health of woman. She was controlled and she was trying to hide her body very much. Not like me now, even this would be like too open. And other things that were forbidden, and they were not connected to a real honesty or real loyalty. It was more connected about the psychological state of these men. And actually she was destroyed totally, and she had to take a lot of hours at psychologist then to be recovered. Not only men can be like this, and not only lovers can be like this, it can be with our friends as well. It's awful to have, for example, toxic friend and toxic partner, and our friend could say us that the jealousy, enormous jealousy, is okay, he loves you so much. Or our partner can say to us that you can't smile because some men will think you smile to them, or maybe you smile to this man and you understand that you didn't, but to not try to prove again, you will just say, okay, but this is unhealthy. And our physical, mental, and spiritual health is the first that we should care about. So how to build healthy relationships? My spiritual teacher says that real happy, loving relationships can't be without respect. Respect comes first, and then there is care about each other, and there is loyalty to each other, and there is consideration of other person in our everyday routine, for example. And it's likewise it's mutual. It can be one-sided, because if it's one-sided, then there is a problem. Relationships, it's always 50-50. If one person does everything and another only uses the first one, then we can't call it healthy relationships. And also, I think it's important to respect yourself and think about your daughter maybe. Think, would you suggest your daughter to be in such relationships? If not, then you need to change something. It requires some strength, it requires bravery, but eternally we can't suffer. I mean, we just can't be always unhappy, and we can handle something, hold on for some time, but we can't do it for many years. And people who did it told me, for example, my grandmother, she said me that it doesn't worth it. It doesn't worth it, because then after years you will spend so much energy to some person who actually destroyed you, or who actually didn't want it to be with you, but you were hoping that this person will change and that this person will love you because you feel something towards this person. It's now the time to think about your relationships. It's now the time to start considering yourself as a person who wants to be happy just because you live. Please share your experience. Have you ever had toxic relationships? Or maybe you romanticized toxic relationships as I once did. I hope this video was helpful to you. And here is one more video about relationships that maybe you like. And see you soon. Bye bye.